Snow problem. It was winter holiday time on the island of Sodor. All the engines were very excited and very busy, but Thomas was the most not excited. He had to wear his snowplow. But the other engines knew that they had to wear theirs, and they didn't complain at all. One winter's day, Thomas arrived to Knapford Station. "Driver says there's more snow on the way," puffed Edward. "That means we'll soon be wearing our snowplows again," puffed James. "You'll enjoy that, won't you, Thomas?" teased Henry cheekily. "You know I won't," chuffed Thomas. "Go hide in a tunnel, old square wheels. Fume, Thomas." And he puffed away, crossly. Guffed James. "Old square wheels, tunnels, what references!" "Stow it, the lot of you," huffed Edward. The fat controller arrived at Tidmouth Sheds. He had important news. "Thomas, you must help Toby take a train of food to the villages on Toby's branch line," boomed the fat controller. "You'll have to wear your snowplow," said Gordon. "Do I need to have it fitted on, Freddie?" chuffed Emily. "Do be careful, Thomas," puffed Percy. Thomas was cross. "Stow it, all of you. I don't need any help," he huffed. "Emily, your references aren't funny at all." And with that, Thomas shoved crossly to the yards. "I can't believe these engines. Just because I've had problems with snow in the past doesn't mean I'll have any today. Who knows, today could go perfectly," he huffed to himself. "I can't wait to go to the yard and pick up this special tree," he chuffed cheerfully. "This will be a fun day once I've joined tracks with Toby." Thomas huffed into the villager's yard. He collected his tree. "The villagers are going to love this tree," chuffed Edward. "Take it slowly and carefully," he advised. "I know what to do," huffed Thomas. "I've pulled the Christmas tree before, you know, and you got covered in an avalanche," huffed Edward. "This time it's best you take care." "Or maybe it's best you shut up and let me do my job," huffed Thomas, "the way I like to do it." Edward was horrified. "Bust my buffers," exclaimed Edward. "You're being very rude today. What's the trouble, Thomas?" But Thomas was cross. "Goodbye, Edward," and he puffed away on his own. "I have to collect Annie and Clarabelle. See you at the sheds, I guess." Toby was waiting at Great Waterton with Henrietta. What's keeping Thomas, he wondered. The pondering was soon over when Thomas puffed in with Annie, Clarabelle, and the tree, and wearing a snowplow. "Big, horrid, awkward thing," Thomas grumbled. "Hello, Thomas. How are you doing today?" said Toby cheekily. "Not well," fumed Thomas. "Let's get this job over with so I can get rid of this nasty snowplow. And the snow's freezing to the frames." "Perhaps Donald and Douglas will have to come help me again," said Thomas, and he started off. Toby quickly followed, but Toby was worried. But Thomas was keen on getting the job done as quickly as possible, so he steamed up the line out of Great Waterton Station. But further up Toby's branch line, the engines didn't know that a big pile of snow lay on their tracks. They came up against it. "Whoa!" cried Thomas. "We better slow down." "Told you," said Toby. "Wheesh! Wheesh!" Then there was trouble. Thomas couldn't see, but there was a huge rock buried under the snow. Suddenly his snowplow hit the rock. "Bouncing buffers!" exclaimed Thomas the Tank Engine. "My plow is broken! My plow is broken! We have to stop! We have to stop!" Brakes! He called to his driver. Quickly! Quickly, his driver tried to stop. Oh no! He pulled the lever, but the snowplow hit the water tower. Cinders and ashes! Exclaimed Thomas. We cannot go any further, said Toby. We'll have to wait here. Toby's right, said Toby's fireman. The snow is too thick for you to travel without your broken plow, and Toby's only got cow catchers to handle the snow. That's no good. Please, chuffed Thomas. I'm sure I can go on. It's not safe, said Toby. We'll have to wait for another engine to come along and help us. Let me try again, chuffed Thomas. I'm sure I can make it to the villagers. Sir Topham Hatt won't be pleased to know you're lacking a snowplow, said the workman. But I'll suppose, he said happily. Toby was surprised. Well, Thomas, might I say you're being very determined today. I'm very pleased at your new profound happiness for life, he said as the driver took off the snowplow and the fireman left it in the siding with warning signs up. One for no crossing, one for stopping, and a railroad crossing sign. Just to be safe. Thomas wheezed some steam, and he pulled the strange train away, determined to get the train to the villagers on time. With one final effort, he chuffed into the village station. I made it! The townsmen cheered and cheered as Thomas puffed and huffed with a sigh of relief. 3 cheers for Thomas, called the coaches. You're a very determined engine, said the fireman. But Thomas was very worried about what the fat controller might say. He saw the beautiful tree and couldn't be cross. He shunted into the yards next day. Well, Thomas, I know it was very dangerous for you to take on that snow without a plow, but that just means you're a very useful engine. You'll have to do without your plow for a while. Is that all right? Said the fat controller. Even though it's not safe. Of course, said Thomas. He didn't like his snowplow anyway, but he was very happy to still be very useful without it. And he huffed happily away.